Amani Toomer, NBC Sports Radio, where you can listen to him on the 24/7 Live Sports Talk Network, NBCSportsRadio.com. Download their mobile NBC Sports Radio app today. We are getting to the nitty-gritty here, Amani. We got a lot of storylines. Let's dive into Eagles and Dallas this week. I want to get your take on this. An Eagles win or loss change anything for you in the NFC East, or is this division Philadelphia?
Yeah, I think the division's Philadelphia right now. I mean, their record is far and away better than anybody else. I think, I don't think it's going to be much of an opportunity because after Dallas lost last week in the fashion that they did and the holes that they've shown without Ezekiel Elliott in there and him being out for another 5 weeks, I don't see it being. I don't see that being even a question.
Hey, Amani, him being out, is that what their downfall is, or they have other issues? I mean, everybody just looks, all right, he's suspended, that's the problem, but doesn't Dallas have other issues, not just the running back being suspended?
Well, I think the bigger issue than the running back is Tyron Smith. I think Tyron Smith being out is the real issue. Giving up 6 sacks last week to Adrian Claiborne, that's a problem. And I think that's one of the major reasons why they are where they are, and they weren't able to compete against the Saints. I mean, against the Falcons. Is the fact that Tyron Smith wasn't there, and Dak Prescott really didn't have an opportunity to have a run game to help the play action pass, and also didn't have an opportunity to once he got dropped back in the pocket, he just didn't have the time. 6 sacks is a huge number.
Amani Toomer's with us. I know as a former Giant, you probably got an opinion on what's happening in this Giant situation. Another ugly loss on the road. They said McAdoo's going to last the season, but give us your take on what you see in New York and what should happen out there.
I think that it's going to be tough for them to bring back that same regime. I think that when you look at how the team seemingly isn't playing as hard as they were last year with a lot of the same guys, it just seems like there needs to be something has to happen. I don't know what that something is, but to go into this year with the same offensive line and to go into this year, not really answering the question at running back, I think that to me is an issue.
What do you do if you're the Giants with the quarterback situation? Do you keep playing Eli? Do you want to take a look at somebody else, or how do you handle that situation? It's a tough one. It's a delicate one out there. He's won 2 Super Bowls.
You keep playing Eli if you think he gives you the best opportunity to win. I mean, because this game's about winning, and I think Eli, if Eli doesn't win another game this year, he's going to be out of there anyway because they're going to have the top pick of the draft and they're going to draft a quarterback. So if they draft a quarterback, Eli's going to be like Kurt Warner was, like Kerry Collins was, expendable, because the future is always better than the present or the past, especially in the NFL. So, yeah, I'd give him the opportunity to win a couple games, because if he doesn't, then he's going to be out anyway.
Amani Toomer, NBC Sports Radio. All right, Minnesota, New Orleans, L.A. Rams. Buying all 3, selling any of them. Your take on those 3 upstarts?
I am buying the Rams. I'm buying the Saints, and I'm balking on the Minnesota Vikings.
It's all because of the quarterback, right?
No, it's just because, first of all, you don't really get a chance to watch them that often. Actually a complete game. Yeah, I don't think they've been on national TV yet. But, you watch them on film a little bit, and you're kind of like, I know they're good on defense. And they got Thielen, who's good. Who's a good receiver. Their running game is solid. But what are they going to do against the better teams? Like I feel like against the better teams, I want to see them. See what they're going to do. And I'm not 100% sold on them just quite yet.
All right, Amani. The 2 teams that are lying in the weeds here, both have been to the Super Bowl. One has won a Super Bowl. You got a Super Bowl winning quarterback with Russell Wilson. Cam Newton was 15-1 a couple of years ago. He was an MVP. Both those teams know what it's like to win, but they're kind of laying behind wild card status right now. Which of those teams are you buying?
I'm buying Carolina because I think they're headed in the right trajectory. They got all their players healthy. I think Richard Sherman being out for the Seattle Seahawks and their inability to find a complementary receiver to Doug Baldwin And the fact that Jimmy Graham, he just drops too many balls for me. So I'd have to say I think Carolina is going to be the team.
All right, we'll see with Carolina. How about AFC? Patriots best, or do you like Kansas City, Pittsburgh, or other in the AFC?
Come on, it's the Patriots. I mean, we're kidding ourselves. We think the Patriots aren't the best team in the AFC. We're kidding ourselves.
Amani Toomer, everybody here. The NFL continues on Thursday night. You can just listen to Eagles and Cowboys Sunday night right here on 97.3 ESPN. And listen to Amani Toomer on NBC Sports Radio, the 24/7 live sports talk network at NBCSportsRadio.com. We are kidding ourselves. I agree with you, Amani. Have a good week, pal.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
All right, man. Amani Toomer, everybody, here on the Sports Bash.